Welcome back to Technical Problems, the Junkies.
Oh my goodness! So I'm sorry about the last episode. The very end of the last episode, the final boss fight, the audio just disappeared. I do apologize. I'm also glad that we caught that before we started this episode.
Yep, could have been a whole lot rougher.
Yeah.
But look at this. This is rough.
You got a grenade launcher.
A grenade gun.
Jesus, that's insane. In a
It
fucking
is.
gothic game like this is insane.
Well, it's another holdover from Resident Evil. You
You're
always
just gonna leave all the. Soon you'll find the T-virus and Umbrella. And,
well, some of the enemies you fight
whoa!
later. Yeah, it's badass. Eh?
That is cool.
It is the single shot strongest weapon you get, and that's kind of its shot.
Amazing.
So quite a slow shot. You get a lot of recoil from it, but you can slide out of it to make it shoot quicker, and you can't shoot it in the air.
Right.
But yeah.
What's that shiny thing up there on the right?
On the right.
The shiny that thing that was like the statue's holding something.
Oh, yeah, that's just the goddess of time and space.
Okay, right.
She holds a giant hourglass.
I see. So yeah, sorry about that. Also, we were having a bit of audio problems getting this episode started.
Yes.
And we completely we started recording and I noticed
Completely independent problems.
Yeah, my voice wasn't there either. So we only had Chat's voice, and if we'd have continued, it'd have been really bad. So yeah, I'm glad we've sorted that technical problem, Junkies.
That would have turned into a Chat narrates the history and thoughts of Devil May Cry. Be a let's narrate. It'd be a let's documentary.
Yeah.
Which actually sounds all right. Like, you imagine David Attenborough started up a new channel called Let's Documentary.
Would you think he would have as you can see, the gamer in his natural habitat,
He's documenting
surrounded
on
by
Let's Players.
cheesy Doritos and Monster Energy drink. He is the stereotypical gamer. Oh!
Look at him. He's scratching his neck
I was
beard.
literally about to say the same thing. Look, he has an itch, a very natural itch in his inner thigh. He can just about reach it with his cheesy fingers, cheesy Dorito fingers.
But he refuses to, and instead opts to use his feet to scratch his inner thigh.
For he is mid-game of League of Legends.
It would be that as
It
well.
would be League of Legends, wouldn't it? People love that game. I don't quite get MOBAs.
No, neither do I. They're not really my thing. So look at how quick Vortex deals with these guys. See how much damage I had to put into them before?
Yeah.
Vortex them, and the dude just fell apart.
Wow. That's amazing. That's so cool.
It's such a powerful move. And Vortex level 2 just lets you keep doing it.
I like when that guy
doing it.
was going to breathe fire. He leaned back as if to have a nap before he was breathing fire.
Have you played Soul Calibur, right?
Yes.
These I am sure.
Well, like Voldo.
Yes, these are inspired by Voldo.
So here's something for you. Did you ever play Soul Blade?
The first one, yeah.
Yeah. So it's funny because the amount of reviewers online who say Soul Calibur is the first in the series, and I'm like,
No, well, it's
fuck
not.
off with that shite. Soul Blade is the first in the series, right?
Yeah.
So a story about Soul Blade. I found that game at the side of the road. Seriously. So it was literally we're taking the dogs out for a walk, me and some childhood friends, with their parents, and down the side of this sort of well-traveled road was a very scratched, beat-up copy of Soul Calibur without its case line on the side of the road.
All right.
So we stuck it in our disc doctor, which was a thing that we had. Just you stick it in and you spin it, you manually rotate it with your hand. And it takes a layer off. So it takes the scratches off of it mostly.
Yeah.
And it worked absolutely fine after that.
That's fucking
Hands
awesome.
up, one of the best intro songs to a video game ever. Soul Blade.
Soul Blade has a strong ass intro for a fighting game.
Yeah, man. I used to sit and watch that over and over again because I would suck at the actual fighting part.
There's I'm trying to think of other fighting game intros that were that iconic. I think despite it being a bad game, Tekken 4 has got a really good intro.
I've never seen Tekken anything past Tekken 3. I think Tekken Tag I played once.
Ugh. cross-tag boring. Yeah, the first Tekken Tag tournament was alright. Second one was like...
I never played. I only played the first one for like 10 minutes and just hated every second of it because I was like, why can't I play as Eddie? Why wouldn't you let me play as Eddie?
Well, that's one of the...
Why is there bowling? Why is there bowling in this game?
Because it's Tekken, and they need mini games.
Oh, fuck.
Canyon of Mist. I vaguely... Oh, I should have bought power-ups. It's alright, I'll do that later. This canyon starts another little trend of there is a little puzzle here, but it's Devil May Cry, so it's super simple.
Also, just thinking, I hope I didn't lose audio at any point during the session in my mic and not realize.
Oh, I think we would have realized because we would have seen the waveform. Right?
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, if not, fuck, I'll just subtitle myself. Pockets is here in subtitles only.
I'd watch that.
The show must go on. Because it's not like fucking... Oh man, I remember watching... You know the reason why Game Grumps stopped their Pokemon playthrough?
Why?
Was because they lost like 2 hours worth of footage.
Ooh.
But they had the audio, they had them talking over it. And so instead of like... Eventually they got around to starting that up again, but they couldn't get the footage back, so they ended up getting animators to animate those episodes instead.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Which is so cool. We don't have that kind of a budget, so if it all
we
goes
definitely
to pot,
do not.
We just have to pull an extra day and so, unfortunately go back to a previous save and try.
That is an amazing idea, though.
Actually, we should keep a save at the beginning of every capture, which is the beginning of that day's capture, and not save over until the beginning of the next day's capture.
Yeah, that's probably a decent idea.
That's a probably good idea.
A rotate your save through the capture session.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like it.
It gets my rotating jotating hips
or actually,
ready.
I could probably just back up the save onto another memory card. That'd probably be the best thing to do. Anyway, technical junkies. Jesus. 7 minutes of technical information. God
it
damn.
begins and ends with technical junkies. So this is very satisfying to fight these guys with fucking grenade launcher.
Oh my god.
Because they're just not a problem
Those
anymore.
scythes are cool.
They're cool. They're really annoying because they do hit you on the way down. So in case I'm ever going the wrong way, our mission, we have 2 paths. If you go down the wrong path, it puts you all the way back at the beginning. Your mission is to follow that light. If I am ever going down a path that is not the light, fucking smack me, rip the controller out of my hand, and call me Uncle Sam.
Okay.
Or
chat.
Or Betsy.
I thought I would never say this to you, but go towards the light.
Yes.
Don't look back.
I knew it would come.
Go towards the light, chat. I need you to let go and just go towards the light. I love the big thing at the top. Instead of like cool or great, it was stylish.
Yeah, that's the top rank you can get.
Which is like fucking sort of.
I want the orbs, but I also want to follow the light. Thank you.
Fashion show like
Yeah.
on E television.
Welcome,
stylish.
Welcome to fashion.
Dante's like, fuck yeah, man. I know that shit.
Strutting his stuff, catwalking.
It's just me clicking like Sassy style. Yeah. Dante's got that sassy ass.
Sassy ass. That's what the S rank stands for. Sassy ass.
Sassy ass.
You gotta say.
Oh shit! What's this?
This is a big arena where I fight some dudes.
Oh, you're right in its ass.
So this is one of Phantom's kids.
Oh.
He's a rock version. He's not yet developed his fire.
So he's like, he likes AC/DC and Black Sabbath.
Oh, he's into that shit.
He's
also got one eye. He's like a
the thing is,
cyclops.
if it's rock, he means he also likes Nickelback, which is not a good idea. Stickleback. There should be a tribute band called Stickleback.
There should be a tribute band called Haha, we were going to be a Nickelback tribute band, but then we heard it for ourselves.
Question, who wants to be in a Nickelback tribute band? Who books?
Nickelback.
Who books a Nickelback tribute band?
Weren't they one of the few bands playing DT's inauguration?
Huh?
Yeah.
I think they might have been. Holy shit.
Yeah, I think it was Nickelback, and get this, 3 Doors Down.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think they were the ones. And which is like the only reason I know anything about it is because it's music related and it's a chance to rip on other musicians, which is my favorite pastime as a musician.
Jesus Christ. Well, I suppose he can't help us now.
It's too far gone. Oh yeah, here's another one.
Ah, just another Nickelback loving spider.
Yeah,
They must die.
they must die. This spider
Oh, man.
has seen too much.
That's another game we should play. Is Castlevania
Nickelback?
Symphony of the Night.
Oh yeah.
I just remember that. You must die. line.
We could play. I'm quite a big Castlevania fan as well.
Ah, I've got it.
I can play.
I think I've got it somewhere.
I can give you a rundown of most of the history of most of the Castlevanias. And
Oh, man, you nailed it.
the one Castlevania I still really, really, really want to get my hands on.
What's that,
like,
then?
well, it hasn't been made yet, but
Oh.
like depicting. What's it? I think it is Richter Belmont. Is it Richter or Julius now? I've forgotten their names.
Richter is Castlevania Rondo of Blood, right?
Okay, no, not Richter then. Might be Julius Belmont. Basically, the Belmont that is in the 100-year war, where the Belmonts finally go, okay, fuck Dracula. Let's get all of us up in here, and
Oh,
they
wow.
storm the castle. And you only read text. I didn't save.
right.
You only read texts about this thing, and it's basically makes it sound like, I think it's Julius Belmont. Sounds like the biggest, baddest like Belmont ever. Belmont, like he just came up out of nowhere, RKO out of nowhere, and like busted Dracula up.
Wow. Sounds like a lot of fun. Have you ever played the N64 Castlevanias?
Yes,
They're fucking awful.
They are.
They're
hard
so bad.
and like yeah.
They're so bad. I remember getting Castlevania 64. I like back when you could rent games from the video store.
Yeah.
And you had the games for a week when you got them. Like, so I rented that one and I played 10 minutes and went, well, fuck it, that's my week fucking fucked. God damn it. And like, you never played as the guy with the whip, even though he was supposed to be the coolest character. You always played as the girl because she had the only fucking ranged attack that worked.
Oh, remember
shit.
when I said the guy becomes a regular enemy later?
Oh yeah, this is you fighting.
This is me fighting him as a regular enemy.
Oh, shit,
Much
you got
easier
this.
because look at all the space I have to avoid his fucking bullshit.
Like, how many hits will it take this time?
Much less. I'm gonna
3.
switch weapons because Ebony and Ivory's a much better weapon to fight him with.
Ooh.
Gout, gout. And I will also just try and hit him with... he moved out of the way. Fine, that's not a good idea. I don't actually think I need to fight him either.
You can just run past him.
I think I can.
You did fight him for the XP, for the Rorbs,
For the Rorbs.
for the Rorbs.
DMC XP comes in Rorbs.
I love how what started as you just joking around has become our actual name for them.
Oh, he's grabbed me. I can't get out.
Mashing the controller.
Yeah, I hope that picked up.
Yeah.
Proper mash.
My favorite thing about that one particular controller is its mashing ability because the buttons are so fucking close together. He's using a PS2 wireless controller.
Which is tiny,
It's
by the way.
tiny. It's really small. I like it because the D-pad rocks. It's really good for old
It's
school
a decent
games.
D-pad.
But
Now that I'm actually giving it a feel, since this game you mostly use analog, so I've been...
I really like the D-pad. Has never touched the D-pad.
So this guy's become much more heavy metal.
Yeah, I've
He's
noticed.
like got his sides.
So he's more of a Metallica fan then.
Oh yeah,
Like Sepultura, Metallica, like Slayer.
he loves Children of Bottom.
Okay, cool. That's good. Have you ever seen Slayer live?
No.
They're amazing because like all their songs are like and at the end of it like, hello, we're Slayer.
And they go, hi,
And the next
thanks.
song is called
They're like, thanks for supporting us.
Thanks
We
for
really
the-
appreciate it.
You can buy music on Bandcamp. Actually, that it wasn't a thing back then. Holy shit, you annihilated that guy.
Yeah.
So
much
how
easier.
about we continue this next time on Joypad Junkies?
You know what? Next time on Joypad Junkies, mysterious platforms await.
Woo!
Joypad Junkie!
I was setting this up earlier this afternoon, and someone came through and knocked on the door and went, Metal Gear! And I went, no, Devil May Cry.
You are so close
wrong,
yet
wrong.
so far.
Wrong company, man.